today live in a time of miracles, of biblical prophecy fulfilled. After many centuries of exile, scattered, just as the scripture stated, to every part of the earth, the nation of Israel has returned en masse. Over the course of thousands of years of Jewish history, there was never before a time when multitudes among the nations of the world sang praise to the God of Israel for being good to the Jewish people. The lion is the symbol of Jerusalem. This is the model of King David, a fierce warrior on the one hand and a humble and caring leader of his people and family on the other. It is my honor now to call upon Deputy Mayor of Jerusalem, Fleur Hassan Nahum, the Honorable Dean Michelle Bachman, and Debbie Mizaros to unveil the Lion of Judah.
I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashpat, Bahashem, Rahak HaKadosh. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Aqua. Also, you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that's scattered around the four corners of the globe. This is your brother Salachya coming back at you with another video. And you see the Amalekites, talking nonsense, talking about biblical prophecy and Israel, or the small hatters. See why we call them small hatters. Small hatters history is talking about they all came back and they on the praising the God of Israel and all of this nonsense. Look, man, these people have lost their minds, and they revealing a lion statue. Yes, that's the line of Judah is the tribe of the lion is a symbolic to the tribe of Judah. But what about the rest of the tribes? What about the rest of the 11 tribes? We leaving them out? You're just gonna say the line of Judah and that's it? Yes, it's the top. It's the top, starting with the southern kingdom. Tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. But what about the rest of the tribes? Not only that, with a multitude of among the nations in the world, that's why you can't believe these people. These people don't know what the hell they talking about, and they not the people at the end of the day. Let's get some scriptures. Let's go to start off with Titus 1:14. Titus 1:14, not giving heed to small hat fables and commandments of man that turn from the truth unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. They profess they know the Most High, but in their works they deny him, being abominable, disobedient unto every good work, reprobate. Yeah, you can't believe in this small hat fable, because look, they didn't get that land until 1948 by the Beckerford Declaration. I believe the land was given to them by the Rothschilds or the Rockefellers, one or the other. Need to make sure I got to research that more, but it's one of the two gave them that land in 1948. So that's why we call them the 1948ers, because that land was given to them in 1948. They're not the real people. Let's go to what is it? Ezekiel, the 36th chapter. Let's start at the 5th verse. Get all of this. Ezekiel 36:5. Therefore, thus says the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen and against all Idumea. Who is Idumea? See, Edomites. which have appointed my land into their possessions with the joy of all their heart and despiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Yes, like I said, they took the land over in 1948. Remember, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I have lifted up my hand, surely the heathen that are about you, they shall bear their shame. But ye, O mountains of Israel, ye shall shoot forth your branches and yield your fruit to my people of Israel, for they are at hand to come. And that's talking about the Israelites coming back to the Holy Land, getting that land back. And us being the right people, because they talking about prophecy is coming to pass, and these miracles are talking now. It's like they don't understand the Bible. They don't understand what's going on. Is it Isaiah 2? Isaiah 2 and 2. And it shall come to pass. This how we know, because this ain't happened yet. Isaiah 2 and 2. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow to it. Every nation ain't even floated. They got the Palestinians right next to them, don't even want to deal with them. They want to blow them up. So, and many people shall go and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, Yahawashpat, to the house of Jacob, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he would teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord, Yahawashpat, from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war no more. So, you know what war is happening in the world right now, i.e. Russia and Ukraine. You got China trying to take over Taiwan. You got North Korea aiding Russia. You got America aiding Ukraine. All of this madness is happening in the world. Not only that, they will beat their swords into plowshares. Those are farming tools. Those are going to turn those swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. They're going to be in them fields. They're going to be in servitude. We're going to have them in subject. They're going to be building. They're going to be in the kingdom of heaven under the rulership of the Israelites. And this ain't came to pass yet. This has not happened yet. So we know these people are not the people at the end of the day. They are not the people. The Lord has indignation against them forever. What's that? Malachi 1 and 4. I'm going to start at the top. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, whereas thou have loved us? Because Jake today, I don't have to believe in God. Why he put us in slavery? Why he did this? Why we got to go through this? Why we still at the bottom? Why? Well, if you took time to read the Bible, you will understand, or you'll know why the Lord got us like this. I have loved you, and said the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and I laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Here's the point. Whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return to build the desolate places, thus said the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord has indignation forever. So the Lord is always going to have indignation against the Amalekites, the Edomites. Always. There's never going to change. Yeah, they might have some little glory right now, because the Lord, the Edomites are the Lord's whooping stick. He used Edom to punish the world, pretty much, at the end of the day. We know these people are not the people. because we know the temple dwells in us. The temple can't be made with hands. I believe they're trying to build a third temple, or they're in the acts of building a third temple in the Holy Land right now. The Lord going to destroy that place. He already, the battle of, I believe is it Joel 2? Salachya. Is it 3? Yeah, Joel 3, for behold, in those days, in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots on my people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine, and it so that they may drink. And this is going into, I want to say it's going into the captivity of the Arabs, or I might be wrong on that. It's either the Arabs or the Assyrian. I think it's the Arabs. I got to do a little bit more searching on that. Salachya, forgive me if I'm wrong. But yeah, the Lord is saying here, I will gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and my heritage Israel, who they have scattered among all nations and parted my land. What land is that? That's the land of Israel. They parted that land, made it theirs. So the Lord is going to start a war over there. World War III is already started, but it's kicking up. It's warming up. But damn, I can't be parking under these trees. Acorns falling. But the Lord will start that battle over there. The World War III gonna kick off over there, and a lot of you young men, you 18 to 25-year-old men, y'all gonna get drafted over there to fight this war. You know, you're gonna be drafted over there to fight this war. Let me go to Zechariah 9:6. Zechariah 9:6. A bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. And if you let me do this, because when you go into that word bastard, I'm not going to read it because they probably will take the video down. We'll read it in a
Strong's H 4464. Mamzer.
A bastard, a child of, you see it, legitimate child, bastard, mixed population, born of a small hat father and a heathen mother, or vice versa. So you see what's going to dwell in Ashdod. And a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod, and I will cut off the pride of the Philistines. So a child of, you saw it. I don't have to explain it more to you, at the end of the day. And now, so what did they do? They built this statue, this Lion of Judah, and saying it's prophecy and all of this stuff. And look, man, the Most High is not dealing with that. If we go to Acts, and I didn't want this to be long. It's just going to bring out a couple precepts on these small hatters. We can go all day on them. Acts 7:48, howbeit the Most High dwelleth not in temples made with hands, as saint the prophet. The Most High dwell not in temples made with hands. That statue is made with hands. The Lord ain't dealing with that. Yes, the tribe of Judah is from the root of David, and so forth and so forth. But that's not, the Lord ain't dealing with that. The Lord ain't tell us to build another temple. The Lord ain't tell us to, because the temple is within you first and foremost. 1 Corinthians, I think 3:16. The temple dwelleth in you, and like I said, the temple not made by hands. Hebrews 9 but Hamashiach 9 and 11. But Hamashiach being come as a high priest of good things to come by a greater and more perfect tabernacle, not made with hands, that is to say, not of this building. Yes, we don't have to make another temple. You are the temple. Your body is the temple. You know, we are that sacrifice. We're sacrificing ourselves, our time, our bodies for the sake of the Lord. So that we are the temple. The church is with us. We've been called out. So these small hatters don't know what the hell they talking about. You know, I only got 3 minutes. So with that said, I just wanted to bring out a couple scriptures. There's many scriptures we can go to on this, pursuant to this, but this is all I got for now. But so I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashpat, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to you, Akim and Aqua, also you children that believe on this word. Shalom to the speckled bird that scattered around the four corners of the globe. Big shout out to you brothers that's doing in the truth and doing the work day in and day out, getting down for your crown. Keep the fight going. Keep focused. Keep going. All right. Shalom.